you are an amazing person and the world is waiting for you, okay? And the universe is waiting to help you move along on your journey. Welcome to the Trilly Show. This is the healing series, and today's message is 10 tips for seasonal depression. Okay, my beautiful people, how y'all feeling today? I hope all is well. It is officially that time of the year. This time of the year is when my depression and my emotions really take a hit. I don't know about you, but when the seasons change and the holidays come around, I am so emotional. I cry, overeat, lay in bed all day, and I chose unhealthy coping mechanisms in the past. And so today it stops with me. And hopefully it's going to stop with you too, because I can't do this no more. Like, this has to be my last year dealing with seasonal depression. I am ready to take charge of my life and not let these things control me anymore, and feel better, live a better life no matter what day of the week it is, no matter what time of the year it is. We should be able to be happy and be joyful and be able to work through these things without having to have these seasons that take us down and make us feel lonely and make us feel like less of ourselves. So I am here with 10 tips for seasonal depression for me and you, because I need this more than you, and you probably need this more than me. So let's just get right into it. So tip number one is take vitamins. During this time, it is so important to fuel up your body and get that extra support and help you need to give you the energy you need, and also to make you feel better from the inside out. And the ones that I could recommend off the back is definitely vitamin D and B vitamins. These are very good vitamins to take overall, but definitely during the winter time when it's cold, where you're probably going to be more tired, more fatigued, and less likely to move as much as you would during the spring and the summer. So I recommend to get some good vitamins during this time. Tip number two, match the sunlight. It is so important to get up in the morning and get moving fast. One thing for me, I know, is like, I will lay in that bed for hours. And I realized that it doesn't help at all, as far as like, to the point where my body is like so over it. Like years ago, I could do it, cause it's like, whatever. I don't got nothing to do. I felt like life wasn't going nowhere, whatever. But now my body is like, we got things to do. We got places to be. Scratch that. My spirit, cause my body, I don't know, but my spirit is pushing me like, please get up. Like, we need you. So definitely get up and get moving and match the sunlight. So when that sunrise, you need to be up and ready to go, and, get out there and get moving. It's so important because the sunlight obviously is our main source of vitamin D. So we definitely want to get out and get some sun. And obviously the sun sets earlier during this time. So yeah, by the time you get outside, if you lay in bed all day, it's going to be dark already, and you're going to feel like you wasted your whole day, and it's going to make you more sad and more depressed. So we want to get up as early as we can, get out that bed, go take a walk, just do something, and, just get some sunlight, and then we can come back in the house if we choose to. At least we got some type of air. But I promise, once you get out there, you ain't going back. You're going to be ready to go wherever you want to go. Tip number three, get some air. As much as we need that sunlight is as much as we need that air. I put these right directly behind each other because I feel like sometimes we just need the wind to just hit us. You know what I mean? I know it's going to be cold, but it's okay. Bundle up and let that wind hit you. Like I said, take a walk to the store. You can, sit in front of your building. It doesn't matter. Just get that air, let it hit you for a little bit, let it, touch your body, get that little chill, and, head right back upstairs. But I promise you, sitting in that house all day, in one bed or on a couch and just no fresh air all day, that would drive my body crazy. And I think it's so important to get that fresh air. Breathe it in. And that's going to be probably one of the best things that you can do for yourself during these days. Get that air and get that sunlight. Okay, so tip number 4 is take care of yourself. Now, this is something that I've definitely struggled with, especially when I was younger, a teenager. I had a really hard time with, starting tasks and doing stuff. And while battling with depression, it made it even harder for me to take care of myself because I just wanted to, like, just lay there and just be sad. And so, one of the main things I would say is, taking a shower and brushing your teeth. Do it. I know you're tired. I know you feel low. I know you feel like you have no energy, but I promise you, even if you take a 2-minute shower, just let the water hit you. Even if you don't have the energy to put the soap on the rag and, rub your body. And trust me, I get it. And this is for the people. I know it's some people who really, 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 it gets deep and it gets dark. I'm talking to y'all. Some people may not have these issues. Everybody deal with depression differently. But trust me, I get it. Just let the water hit you, even if you got to just sit down on, at the bottom of the tub and just let it hit you. And that's fine. You know what I mean? But just get up and let that water hit you. Eventually you will get the urge to actually take a shower. And for brushing your teeth, make sure you brush your teeth. The cleaner you feel, the better you would feel. So, don't just lay there and not do nothing all day, day after day, day after day. It's only going to make it worse. So just do the best you can to just take care of your body, take care of yourself, take a shower, brush your teeth, groom, as much as you can. You don't have to be perfect, but you definitely want your body to know that you care about it and that it matters to you, because you will be sending signals to your body when you don't take care of it. And it's going to, exaggerate those feelings, like, oh, okay, so we are sad, so we're going to continue to be sad, versus if you just do little things here and there, one thing a day, day by day, your body will get the message and then it will say, okay, at least we're trying. So just take care of yourself, change your clothes, change your underclothes, and again, do the best that you can. You got this. Tip number 5, use your home. If you don't want to go out, like if you just refuse to go out, you don't want to go outside, you don't want to see people, you don't want to leave your house, use your house. There's so many ways to use your house. Either you could decorate it, redecorate it, find a task to do, clean up a little bit. That could be something that you could do to keep yourself occupied so you're not just laying there all day. You can invite some friends over, have a little get together so that you're not alone, things of that sort. Also, you can just find fun things to do around the house. You know what I mean? You can do painting at the house, drawing, whatever you want to do that's fun for you, watching movies, make it fun, make it interesting, use your imagination, basically. Tip number 6, stay in community. I cannot stress this enough, even to myself, because I am the first person to isolate myself, shut down, and just be very avoidant. That's some mistakes I made in the past. I wasn't always a vulnerable person growing up, due to the lack of vulnerability that I received as a child from my caregivers. And so that caused me to shut down and isolate myself in very, very tough times, which served me no good. It made me angry, it made me sad, and it made me feel very hopeless. So it's very important to, even if you just got to call a friend for 10 minutes and just have a random conversation, or even to discuss what you're going through, even if you go out to a friend's house or go to a cafe, you can just go sit at a cafe and just relax. You don't got to talk to nobody. You could just sit there and just hear the noises and just be around the energy of people. But get in community. You can go to the gym, take a walk in the park, watch people play if you don't want to play. You know what I mean? Like, just get around some folks. Don't just be alone the whole entire time. I know we have our days where we just want to do nothing by ourselves, and I get that. Solitude is important. But don't do all of the time by yourself. It's not healthy and it's not fair to you. You deserve love. You deserve someone. You deserve comfort. And, you shouldn't have to just self-soothe alone. So get in that community. Tip number 7, find a hobby. Like this, for instance. This is a form of a hobby. This is something that I do to not just to keep myself occupied, because this is something that I want to do career-wise and that I love to do, but it is also something that helps me to heal and grow and stay out of my depression, because if I wasn't doing this, who knows what else would I be doing? So find your niche, find your thing that you love to do. It could be drawing, it could be painting, it could be playing basketball, it could be writing poetry, it could be being a content creator, meaning taking pictures and posting on Instagram. Things, anything that you feel is can occupy your time and actually make you feel good. That's the most important thing. Like to find a hobby that occupies your time but also makes you feel good. Just get creative. Use your creative spark. Use it, baby. You need it because it's going to take you further than you think. Even if it seems pointless or like, I don't want to do this, the more you do it, the more you do it, and the more that you use these small little things as fun, as I don't want to say a distraction, but just something to, temporarily remove you from these low spaces. You're going to realize that, oh, I can keep doing this and this actually helps me. And you will find comfort in it. And that's the point. I'd rather you find comfort in having fun, doing something healthy, of course, than finding comfort in sadness and loneliness. Tip number 8 is cook easy meals. Now, one thing about me, it's two types of depressions for me. There's the overeater and then there's the no appetite at all. And so neither one of them is better than the other because either way, I'm either I'm hurting myself. Either way, I'm hurting myself. So what I learned is that I have to find meals that not only do I feel fulfilling, but doesn't take too much time to cook because, again, we already don't have energy. So I would recommend finding easy meals from your favorite foods and creating these 15, 20-minute meals that you could just whip up. And sometimes it's best to make them in bulk so that you can have multiple meals throughout the day or multiple meals per day that you can split up. Oatmeal is the easy one that I would recommend for breakfast. Eggs is obviously easy for breakfast. And when it comes to lunch, you can obviously make soup. You can make, just different things that will be fulfilling for you, but also make sure that you're getting food in your body. And there's so many different recipes online that you can find that I promise you are not that hard to make and also not that long to make. As long as you're eating something, even if it's a little bit per meal, just make sure that you are eating and cooking easy meals. Tip number 9 is journal. Journaling has been a huge part of my healing and my growth. I will say that for sure. When I'm not feeling it and I don't want to talk and I don't know what to say, I just get that book and I just write whatever comes to mind. I just say whatever. Like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be organized. I just write whatever. It don't have to be neat. Just get a journal and release these emotions. It's so important to release what you're thinking and what you're feeling. If you don't want to talk, if you don't want to, go outside, the journal will be your best friend. Prayer will be your best friend. I feel like journaling is a form of prayer. You can still talk to God through that journal, and I do it all the time. So I do recommend getting a journal during these hard times and just, taking note of your progress and things like that. And it's also something to look back on to see, where you was at during that time and how far you come. So yes, please get a journal. And our last and final tip, y'all, is choose joy, happiness, love. Choose these things because these are the things that are going to help you in life. You know what I mean? I know that these things don't feel like they're there. It don't feel like you have them in you, but I promise you do. You don't have to go out and get these things. They are already in you. When you wake up in the morning and you're not feeling so well, smile anyway. Just do what you can and say, you know what? I don't feel it, but I'm going to be as happy as I can today. I don't feel joyful, but I'm going to laugh anyway. I don't feel loved, but I'm going to love anyway. And the more that you allow these vibrations to work through you, the more that they will actually be present for you, the more that you will be able to manifest them day in and day out. Practicing gratitude is so important for me. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I have to say what I'm thankful for. Even if I don't feel it, I have to say it. Even if I don't want to, I have to say what I'm thankful for. And, it's just so important that we choose the things that we want in life, because nobody wants to feel sad. Nobody wants to be depressed, especially when it feels like we can't control it. You know what I mean? Like the seasons change and now I'm sad. Like, how unfair is that? But we can control these things as long as we believe that we can, and as long as we do what we can to help ourselves and allow ourselves to get help. You have to allow yourself to get help. Don't just sit and think that you have to go through it alone. Confide in someone, allow people to do things for you, and just do the best you can to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Do what you can. That's all I'm asking. Out of all of these tips, do what you can, as little or as much as you can. But all I'm asking is that you start. Just start. That's all you have to do is start. Little by little, day by day, one step. And I promise it will be better than doing nothing and allowing yourself to drown in your sorrows. I love you. I love y'all. I'm so happy to be back and making this episode. You know, things have been really hard for me. So let's get into that. Actually, now that we got the tips out of the way, let's kind of talk a little bit. I do feel a little uneasy during this episode, and you know, it's because I'm going through a lot, and I'm trying my best to create and make these good things happen as best as I can, while maintaining my authenticity. And the reality is that I'm not there yet. But you know what? I'm trying the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can whenever I can. So today it may not look as good as tomorrow, but I'm going to wake up and do something to move forward towards living a better life, a healthier life, and a happier life. So I just pray that, you know, whoever was watching this and whoever needed this, that you got something out of this, even if it was one of those tips, that it did something for you. Because I know that when I was going through these dark times alone, I didn't see no way out of it. And I'm just like, how do you heal from this? Like, is it even possible to heal from this? Like, I really be asking my therapist that, like, is it even possible? Like, will there be a time where I will wake up one day and all of this is not present in my life? The sadness, the depression, the overthinking. Because when you've lived with something for so long, it feels like you're normal. But I'm here to tell you that this is not your normal. I'm here to let you know that depression is not normal. It is not normal. This is not how we are supposed to live our lives. Now, that doesn't mean that we will always every day feel happy and feel like, you know, 100%. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, for that to be something that we experience a higher percentage of the time than happiness and joy and gratitude, that is not normal, and none of us deserves to feel that way. So we have to make those conscious steps to creating the life that we want, and we have to help each other. I need you. You need me. We need each other. Like, do you understand? I need help, and I know you need help. So whatever you have to offer to somebody, do that. And whatever I have to offer, that's what I'm going to give. Only give what you have. You can't give what you don't have. So if you're a very nice person, meaning like you like to make things and give and things like that, use your gift. It's a gift. It's not an accident. It's not a mistake. That is your gift. If you're a really good talker, go find some people to talk to. You know how many people need somebody to talk to? If you're a funny person, go make some people laugh. Go out into the world and share your gifts. Like, that's a bonus tip. Go out into the world and share your gifts, because we need you. We need your love. We need your presence. We need your smile. We need your aura. We need your energy. We need it. The world needs it. Trust me. You probably out here thinking, who's going to listen to me, or who's going to want to hear from me? Everybody's going to want to hear from you. I'm going to want to hear from you. The same way you're wanting to hear from me. I used to think the same exact thing. Who's going to watch my videos? Why would anybody watch my videos? Like, who am I? Don't think like that. Don't talk like that. You are a beautiful person. You are an amazing person. And the world is waiting for you, okay? And the universe is waiting to help you move along on your journey. As long as you start, I promise you, there are going to be coincidences. Going to be a bunch of things that are going to start happening miraculously to help you move along your journey and live the life that you want to live. But you have to start. So I'm praying for you guys. I just wanted to come on here real quick and give a couple quick tips that can help both of us to, get through this season and the holidays. And if you don't have anybody to spend the holidays with, I will pray for you. And I hope that you do find some love and joy during these times. I will be sharing my holidays with you guys this year. And I know the holidays gets hard, and trust me, it's been hard for me. I cried a lot of the holidays. Some of the holidays I spent alone, and it felt so freaking sad. But I'm not gonna let that stop me anymore. I am allowed to create my own holiday. I am allowed to create my own reality. So I'm not gonna let the hand that I was dealt, take control over who I am, and how I feel. So let's get together. Let's help each other during these times. And we got this. Hugs. Bring it in. Come on. Bring it in. There we go. Nice hug. Appreciate you. Have a good day, y'all. Love y'all. Trilly out.